Hey, thanks for watching another episode of Practical Solutions. My name is John. I'm going to be walking you through the setup of OSPF today. Just like our EIGRP configuration that we had set up, same basic configuration here as well as far as the topology goes. We have two routers and a physical connection using gig 00 on both devices. What we're going to go ahead today and do is put an IP on these physical interfaces, and then we're going to slap on the routing protocol on top of that. We'll define our networks in our area, and then we should be able to pass data back and forth and have adjacencies between router 1 and 2. So let's go ahead and jump into router 1. We're going to give it a host name. Very basic. Router 1. We're going to go ahead and jump into the interface itself. Interface gig 00, give it an IP address. And we'll use a /30 since it's just a point-to-point. Description on this, we'll put point-to-point. And then as far as administratively down, let's open that up. We should see the line protocol come up, and we do. Cool, we're good on that one. Router 2. Going gig 00, add an IP address to this as well, 192.168.0.2. And then again, it's a /30, so it's a 252. Description is point to point, and then no shot. See the line protocol come up. Once the line protocol comes up, let's try pinging our neighbor. Can I hit .1? Yes, I can. Okay, let's go to 1 and see if we can hit 2. And we can. Awesome. So now let's go ahead and get into that routing configuration for OSPF. So it is router, OSPF, then your process ID. We're going to choose 1. Keep it simple. Inside of the configuration for OSPF, there's tons of configurations to make this a lot more complex than it needs to be for what we're using it for. So in this case, we're going to define our network, which is our 192.168.0.0. That's our IP network that we have between the two devices. Our wildcard mask, which is 0003. Going to define our area, and then what do you want to have for your area? We're going to keep this very, very basic, area 0. We're going to build the backbone. So if I do a show run pipe section OSPF, there we have for our OSPF configuration. Look at our interface. There's our interface. Let's go on router 2 and see if we can get the rest of this kicking out now. Interface gig 00. That's all set up. Nope, not EIGRP. We're going to go ahead and add our network in. All right, and look at that. Headset issues. I had to go ahead and turn my headset back on, but look at that. Came right back up. So nicely done. So that's just how easy it is to configure OSPF between two devices. Now again, this is not the only way to configure OSPF. There are other ways to configure OSPF, but for our intent and purposes, just building a common adjacency to share routes between two devices, this is the simplest and easiest setup. And it's very good introductory just to understand how routing happens and to really break it down to the very beginning. And that's it. So thanks again for watching. I appreciate your time, and take care.